Okay guys, it is about that time. The next Dokkanfest teaser is actually anticipated by a lot of us to be tonight. I talked with a couple of people and we all basically agree, yeah, Dokkanfest teaser seems to be very likely tonight. The reason why is because there has not been a data download yet for this week. Dokkan does weekly data downloads at this point. And usually the Dokkan Fest is basically at the end of July, so I mean, even if it drops the 31st, the data download for this Dokkan Fest will be this week. Now, what I anticipate is tonight we're going to get the data download on the 26th, right? Then the 27th, we're going to have the, not the data download, the teaser, the Dokkan Fest teaser, my bad. 27th will be the Twitter review, and then depending on your time zone, it could be the 28th, but 27th, 28th will be the data download. Then I think the unit's actually going to drop on the 31st. Because Dokkan doesn't actually drop units on the weekend, right? So if we have a data download here, the unit would drop on the 29th, right? Which Dokkan doesn't, like, very, very, very rarely, outside of like basically like either like anniversary worldwide or like same day, right? Because it has to drop on the actual same day, right? They don't actually drop units on the weekend. So I'm thinking it's going to be like a Tech Bardic situation where the 26th is the reveal. Then 5 days later, the 31st, we will actually see the unit drop in game. One reason that does support this theory is the sales for this Omega banner do end on the 28th. I mean, again, unless they do just schedule the banner out for the 29th, which is not impossible. Like, it's not impossible for that to happen. I would assume that the unit drops on the 31st, but it is kind of weird because like the sale ends on the 28th. But then we have Omega's banner that still lasts until the 3rd, right? So it's like they probably could have made the sales last longer. We'll see why that's a thing, right? Maybe just that the sales end, right? Not always an indicator of when a banner drop, but more so of like how long it'll take for a banner drop, kind of like not the exact time necessarily. Now, there are a couple options I think that could be good. I brought up these two options. I will talk about them: Android 18 and Super Baby 2. We'll talk about this guy first, because I think that Super Baby 2 is a character that people are like, where is he? Why wasn't he part of Tanabata? Why did we get like Omega Shenron? Now, Baby, the thing about him, he actually never has received a Dokkan Fest. I'm sure we all know this at this point. Baby has not really received a premium unit since the actual 2nd anniversary, but we see Baby already got his LR, right? And well, I want to say these animations are superb, but these animations, some of them, they look pretty good, right? I think for the most part. For a 4-year-old LR, this guy recently actually just got his ZZA, funny enough, and he's pretty good, I feel like, overall. But yeah, if you take a look here, Baby does not have a Dokkan Fest unit, and it's like, okay, a lot of us, if we're saying, if Baby was going to get a unit, I think I would personally prefer it to be a Dokkan Fest, because again, we have this Baby LR already, and I think a Dokkan event would be good for him and any future like Baby Vegeta like kind of related units. It would just be good for them to like have a Dokkan event where you can get their medals from and things like that. Like if we get, I don't know, like some Baby Jamba or Trunks possessed or something like that, they can get first battle like pretty easily, right? You don't know. And if we take a look here with the Omega Shenron, he actually already had a Dokkan event, right? We have the Shadow Dragon to Despair. Omega Shenron and Super 17 both have Dokkan events, but Baby does not. So I think that it'll be a good opportunity to give Baby a Dokkan event. And Omega, since he already had a Dokkan event, you know, I think that giving him an LR actually would be preferred, because Omega is the one who did not have the LR instead of Baby. So that might be the biggest reason why they decided to put Omega right there in that time slot instead of a Super Baby 2, right? Now, there are a couple of things that don't really also match up. I have the Celebration info up again. We have this. The Baby Saga events did return for this part of the celebration, right? So we see the Dragon Ball GT story event is here, and this story event is here. It wasn't there originally, and at first I thought that was weird, but they did actually end up returning these story events here because Super Baby 2, obviously his EZA, right, came out last night, so they wanted to make sure you're able to get the medals. Now, at first, a lot of us were thinking, is this because the next Dokkan Fest could be Baby, And it seems like maybe that's like not really an argument that can be made anymore because of this, but who knows? Maybe like for some reason this one lasts till the 8th and this one lasts until the 31st. So like is it going to be a situation where this one goes away early because they're revamping it with the Dokkanfest baby that will drop on 31st, right? Because that is very odd, right? That this is going away before this one. What's the point of that? That doesn't make sense, right? I don't see why that would be a thing unless this one is potentially getting revamped, right, to a Dragon Ball story. And the reason why this one isn't going away nearly as soon is because it's just going to stay as a normal story event and maybe it just gets extended and still stays during the celebration, right? That could make a lot of sense. We'll see what happens with that, though. Another thing, Turles' banner. So the thing about Turles' banner is that they pushed Yamcha up. And we found that very weird, right? Okay, Yamcha's pushed up to this time slot. And the next Dokkanfest after Yamcha was, okay, so the timeline. We got Yamcha, then we got the superhero celebration. Then after was actually anniversary. Then after that was Super 17. Super 17 STR is the next Dokkanfest that will be arriving in the next banner. And it's like, okay, well, G2 bosses, right? It seems like they're pushing this guy up to be on this banner for some reason, right? I mean, Yamcha like being pushed up. It's just very weird. They don't do this. This is very, very, very weird, right? Like, what's the point of this? We don't know for sure, right? Maybe they wanted Turles' banner to be better. Maybe they really wanted to return Super 17 on this upcoming banner. Could that mean we get something related to him? As in, maybe we get GT bosses Dokkanfest again, right? I do think that this is something to consider. I don't think it's something as big as the other pieces of information we have, but I find like all these little details kind of like related-ish to each other, and I just think it's strange, right? That's why I kind of have this theory about Baby next, but who knows? It could be something like Android 18. It could be freaking Hercule or something, right? Who freaking knows? We have no idea. Now, what happened last year and why some people are thinking 18 as well is because, well, again, 17's returning, right? 17 returning would just be a good thing in general. Androids buffs, right? Sure. You know, this guy is much more like extreme class, I feel. 18 from the saga is actually extreme unit, right? If we're taking a look at like Cell Saga Android 18 as a Dokkanfest, she is extreme class, so she would help fit that. Issue is that she wouldn't be on target Goku, so would it be like an Android 18 and 17, right? Because like we don't actually have a good 18 and 17 like present card, right? We see right here Android 17 and 18 right here, right? That's what it is. Maybe it'll be 18 that exchanges into 17 or something, or 17 that exchanges into 18. Because I don't believe, is 18 on target Goku? No, she is on target Goku. Okay, so like she would fit this leader skill regardless, right? If it was just a standalone 18 unit like a Dokkanfest, I think 18 deserves a Dokkanfest, right? 17 got a Dokkanfest, so I think 18 could definitely get one. Though 17 is from the 17 from the Cell Saga and start with Piccolo. I think that deserves a Dokkanfest too. 18 from her fight, like when she's fighting Vegeta and stuff like that, I think she could definitely get a Dokkanfest. And she would be worth a Dokkanfest, I personally think, right? We know in part 2, Peppy Gals, right? All the time in August, what happens is we get a double rates banner right before the worldwide download celebration that features all these Peppy Gal units. So maybe Android 18 is the first, finally, 200% Peppy Gal as a leader. We get the 2 new Peppy Gals units here. We know that, what is it? It's Launch and Oceanus, yeah. Launch and Oceanus should be receiving their EZAs. That's another thing. Oceanus is also G2 bosses, right? But still, I think that Launch and Oceanus will get the EZA this year. We're going to get 2 new banner units, right? And then maybe 18 is an actual 20% leader skill for them. This is the pan slot, by the way, right? So I think that's another very valid theory. 18 definitely deserves to get a Dokkanfest exclusive. But that's pretty much it for me. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these replies, actually, and see what people are thinking regarding, okay, you know, maybe 18, maybe people have their own ideas. Ask people to give their own replies about what they think the Dokkanfest will be. So let's take a look here at the quotes. Let's see what people are saying here. 18 for Umfithat? Okay, okay. It would be so funny if 18 got one. I wonder why. I mean, I think 18 deserves one, but I guess people wouldn't really be excited for Android 18, right? I'd say more of an unhyped character in terms of the overall fan base, right? You think it'll be Whis? Okay, interesting. Baby only had 2 units before his banner unit showed up. He needs a Dokkanfest Baby. Fair enough. Top 4. Okay, let's see. So we have Super Baby 2. Lord Slug. I think he would be better with a Part 2 LR. I think Hit would be better in a celebration with like a Blue Falcon Goku. Great Saiyaman Dokkanfest would be cool though. I think Great Saiyaman would definitely like get a Dokkanfest eventually. Honestly, I think he'd be cool. Baby for friend. Okay. Android 21. That could be good too. A good choice, right? Android 21 actually, yeah. Again with 17. Is Android 21 on target Goku? Let's check androids real quick. Let's see, 21. Is she on target Goku? She's not on target Goku. Okay. Just wanted to know. Because a lot of these, like, evil androids, usually, like, a lot of them are on target Goku, right? Chi-Chi as the next Dokkanfest would be interesting, but I'm not sure. Maybe not now. I'm not sure if now is necessarily a good time. I mean, she would be buffed to 23rd World Tournament Goku. Like, what if she's, like, she, like, gives, like, Goku units, like, 50% attack and defense? Like Goku family units. And then she's like, you know, also like dodging with Chi, like she has a scouter, like she's like absolutely the craziest like Goku support ever. That would be really good. You hate Android 18? Oh, interesting. Okay. Metal Roto Baby? Baby. Like Metal Roto is cool, but we need Baby, man, for real. Need buff G2 bosses for Mega. 18 into Cell Saga Worldwide. Interesting. Usually the Dokkanfest before Worldwide does not mean anything anymore. Back in the past, like we got Physical Piccolo into Cell Saga. The year before was 17 into the Tournament of Power in Part 2 with Frieza and Goku. And then in 2020 we got Tech Gohan into the Buu Saga celebration. But after that it was Super Vegeta into Namek Saga, right? So like from there it's been unrelated, but who knows. Android 18. Okay, let's get silly with it. Bergamo. Go Tanks. I mean, people were saying maybe like a Go Tanks because the chain, like, I don't think this necessarily has like a lot of meaning to it, but we do know the burst mode going on right now. Like, it has missions related to Majin Buu Saga, Massive Evolution. Go Tanks does fit these two teams. People are saying this could be potentially related because we see right here, Turles, Grade A Power, Turtle School. That directly led into Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I think Bojack, what was Bojack's here? Connected to search on the words actually that wasn't really related. It depends on the burst mode. It could be related, may not be related. Like this one right here, what happened is we got Fusion and then GT bosses, and then we ended up getting 17, right? So like, who knows? But I think that's Fusion as in Fusion Dance, maybe not Fuse Spider, right? Super Saiyan to Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla, Super Saiyan 2 Kabe, Easy SR Caulifla, Easy for Champa, Vados, and New System Mechans. I think this is better as I think it would be the November Dokkanfest. It's like a standout Dokkanfest by itself. That's when Kale should return, because again, what's going to happen is this Dokkanfest, end of July, will be Super 17's return. The Dokkanfest after Worldwide Celebration will be when God Goku returns, I'm assuming. And then the Dokkanfest after that in November will be when Kale returns. So I think that having Caulifla in that November slot, where it's like, you know, like who would be the Part 2 for Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla? Like, there's not really many units that would be able to fit that. I mean, they can give us a Kefla, but like, we wouldn't know for sure, right? Cell Saga 18, 16, 17 banner units. Easy for Android 13, yeah, or Easy 16, 17, 18, exactly, right? And Dokkanfest Bergamo, Jiren, and Physical Bergamo sub EZA. Kefla. Well, no, there's not going to be a Part 2 of the celebration, right? Keep that in mind. Okay, let's take a look at some of the replies, and then we'll finish things off here. Arale again. This is a more of a joke comment, but they're not going to be able to do a rally, unfortunately. It would be really cool. I would love a rally. That's a Dokkanfest again. Neither. Okay. Yeah, tomorrow night teaser. You like Android 18, but we want Android Saga, so she's a villain. Oops, I don't want to. That was almost very dangerous. I might have to even check the video. I saw that art. I recognize that art style. Oh my goodness, okay. El Hermano. Yeah, we want Android Saga 18. Okay, see. None of the above. You think 18 will get it? Do you want Baby more? You love 18. She's in top 10, but Baby Vegeta just wants really badly. 18. Topo. Kale for global worldwide celebration tournament of power. Okay, interesting. That's an interesting theory for sure. Something random like Nail or Chi-Chi. I mean, some Luca Dokkan against Chi-Chi, right? I guess no one would be expecting God Topo. That'd be random. Jimmy King Piccolo now? Look, I love this idea, but I think now might be a little weird. Maybe. Make it like New Year's dual Dokkanfest. What about that with Kid Goku still? Like a grade 8 Kid Goku, right? Extreme class like above G2 bosses are my juniors team. 18 Vegeta family. I mean, maybe we get like a what would it be, like Super Saiyan Vegeta from the Android Saga would be good too. But like I kind of want like a villain unit kind of. Slug. I think like Slug for December is what I'm thinking. Slug into like a part 2 like Kaioken Goku. DBS Broly would be good. Like Rage Broly has like on nothing. He has no good animations. This Rage Broly at all. Nothing. Actually nothing. We have the EGL one, and then that's it. 21, good choice, I think, and Baby is a good choice. Tapion. What do you easy with Tapion? And would they easy Elor Minosha and Tapion so early like this? Because they didn't even easy as Star Turles. So I don't know. I think this one may have to be in the back burner just a little bit. And Jichi Jiren. Yeah, you know what? Okay, Big Bang Vegeta, I said that too. I'm thinking that maybe rematch hit Bergamo copy Vegeta. I want this to be a larger celebration. Same with this. And then this could be cool. Like a Dokkanfest Krillin that has the Spirit Bomb from the Saiyan Saga. That'd be cool. I would like that, actually. Yeah, a Dokkanfest Krillin that his active skill lets him do the Spirit Bomb. It's already kind of in the Kaioken Goku LR, but they could just redo this. And then maybe it could be like a special like scene where Krillin actually does finish the enemy off, right? Like a what if. Otherwise, I'm done with this. I think that we got a good amount of comments, right? Let me know what y'all think. Interesting. I don't know. If I had a bet, I think it's Baby, but we'll see. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.